Yeah, that was definitely one of the more interesting changes. Here we go back to that Roshan fight, but they managed to nab the Aegis because of the delay.
Yep. And once the Nihilism runs out, he's going to be 0 armor. And no matter what amount of HP you have, if you're standing next to the monkey with 0 armor, you're just a few hits away from dying.
All right, so it sounds, well, not sounds like, it is obvious that you're favoring OG pretty heavily right now. What would you give percentage-wise, out of curiosity?
So, if you ask me if they keep formation, there's 0% for Secret.
Yeah.
the chance of them like getting caught out of position is always real. So that's a realistic thing to count in. And I would say, I mean, so the guys are like, this is the thing about like very experienced and disciplined teams. You can be disciplined to a fault, where you don't play the map and you don't do what you're supposed to. And I would say these guys are young, but they have worked so hard already, and they've gotten really smart already. But I would still give them maybe a 30% chance to be caught out of position by Team Secret, because they're one of the best teams in the world. And they're gonna go for it. Like I'm certain of it. They know and they feel that this game is not gonna be fun. Like they got the 25 slaughter. Yep, he's 25 now. It changes everything. You cannot dispel.
You don't think that the Omni Knight Guardian Angel is ever going to be enough time that Secret's going to be able to basically win the fight within that period of time?
It will only work with the BKB.
Okay.
Because we have the double dispel, triple dispel. If we still have the Witchbane on the monkey.
Yuragi, they see him. They're going to be able to jump onto him almost immediately, and now maybe they can get the chain shot, block him down, but they get the force staff with the Invis. They get him away, but they turn back over into Chu, and it looks like Taiga's also going to fall to the 2 supports. This will pay the price. They are going to be able to re-engage, though. Yuragi, thinking about going for that Wukong's command. They want to be able to keep the troll chainsaw. Mars going for it, trying to keep that chainsaw with the bash going up with all that attack speed, but he does manage to get away, but he's burned out of mana, caught up in the tornado. He comes back to Earth, and he's just slaughtered by Yuragi. Now Ice, he's next up on the menu as Yuragi's going to keep on chasing for more alongside Amar. They're going to be able to chase down the supports of the backline here. YapzOr leaping away, but Pumpkin doesn't have that mobility. Going straight to the grave. That's where he's going with the triple kill for Yuragi. And now time for ATF wants more. Just like last time they were here inside the base, he goes straight for the kill on YapzOr.
Amazing. I was so worried that we were not going to get the fight right after the 2 supports died, but the fact that we go back in and we man up and we use our spells and we actually commit to the troll, and we talk about him not having, I think he didn't have mana for ulti, or he had used the ulti already. I guess he had used the ulti already. But he was completely young. Okay, they're going to go for this.
This is a nasty place against a Pango roll, but a really good stun from Yuragi, but still managed to keep ATF just perma-stun. Now where he can go to. But OG,
he just wasted Satanic. He wasted
Even
Satanic.
after the pickoffs, they recognize these moments of weaknesses like the
BZM is like
go, and then looks like that's it. BZM takes him out. 2 minutes on the clock for the troll, and without the troll, Secret just do not have the damage anymore. OG are gonna pounce for victory here in this best of 1. 47 minutes in, they're hitting the tier 4s. Nothing YapzOr and Ice can really do. Woo! I love how excited you get for your team.
Dude, I lost so many times to Team Secret. You have no idea. And the only time that OG won was when I was deadly sick and T1 had to play. So whenever OG beats Secret, I'm going to be thrilled, you know?
Fair enough. All right. Well, the tips going around as OG having fun closing out this game, much like N0tail here.
Beautiful. Didn't even go back for the Roche. Like, we bought back on Slaughter as soon as we saw the guy die. The guys are showing up to play, and it's so cool.
So if there was, even though they got the victory here, there was definitely some times where you were like, I want them to do some of this, and they didn't actually pull. Looking back in hindsight on that game, what are like some of the crucial moments for you that you want OG to be able to improve upon?
Well, I mean, I think every Roche situation is something most teams can get better at. Like, or basically every team can never get good enough at Roche, and Dota is a game of infinite ceiling and infinite. Yeah, scaling, like you can always get better. So I would say if we would have had more control of the Roche fights and everything that happens before, then this game could have been more in control.
All right, let's go ahead and check in with our panel, a closeout of Secret versus OG.
Thank you very much, Cap and N0tail. That was a different type of cast than what we normally see.
Yeah, I mean, no one can call us biased casters anymore because this is,
that's
great example of
yes. People, so sometimes people complain about biased casters.
Yeah.
But this was the perfect example of if people were actually biased, which totally legitimate, of course. I mean, come on, this team. I'm not flaming. Johan, it's not a flame.
I think that if there is someone at this event who deserves to be biased, it is, you know, a 2-time
Yes.
TI winner for
Absolutely.
his own team. But that was just so much fun to watch, honestly. I got kind of distracted just because of all the screaming, but I think that was really amusing.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
Yeah.
we had a really good draft. We played really well. No, they had a good draft. They had a very good scaling draft. What I like about OG when they're playing well is when ATF is playing something that takes a lot of farm on the map. I've seen it not work out many times, but this time